Ever since you got to China, is there anything that you wish people back home could experience? Anything that you have experienced so much in China, like, man, I wish my people would go through this system.
Oh, you just made me to remember there was a time last year. I had a trip with some Africans and Chinese government. That's
Okay.
CCPA. That's Chinese Foreign Affairs, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, they organized a trip for us, so we went to Shanxi. So
Shanxi?
yes,
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
we went there and I really learned a lot. Like we visited so many places. We went to the rural part of China.
China.
Yeah, so we saw the way the people have grown. Like from okay, for example, there was a place we visited. They had like what's it called now? But they had problem and they had to relocate the people
Okay.
from where they were living
With
and they relocated them to
to a
another
different.
location.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you see the location, it has massive building like, and these people, they are people in the rural area.
Area.
So there's one thing about China is that even the villages, what we call village,
Villages.
is well developed.
It's like a town back home.
Is as in it's like a town back home. Like a village is well developed, and that really thrilled me a lot. That Africa, what is wrong with us? We have virtually everything.
Everything.
Everything, the
Everything.
resources, everything. But our problem is just the leadership. If our leaders can learn from China, China has really suffered a lot. We all know their story. They've gone through a lot. But see where they are. Of course, it took time. With time, yeah, nothing happened suddenly, but it has to do with vision. They have vision. That's one thing about Chinese, and they are very focused. Once they want to do something, they go by it, and it has really helped them.
Man.
But for us, our leadership is part of the problem. We say we are practicing democracy, which is not actually democracy, and there's no continuity. You see that a leader will get there this time, after his tenure, the next leader will come. This is how I want to do it. I don't want to. So because there's
They
no
don't want to continue.
Yeah,
There's
so
no continuity.
there's no continuity, so there's no development at the end of the day. And this is why China wants somebody like now, before President CDP, there
Yeah,
was somebody
but
else,
the-
but he
yeah, of course.
continued the line. So they always have this vision, 5 years vision, 4 years plan, and all those things, and they
Let's
work
work hard
towards
and
it.
achieve this,
Yeah.
and we're going to achieve this,
Yeah.
regardless of the change of the leadership.
Yeah.
But here is the case where even look at the park that we are sitting on. It's so huge, it's so big.
Yeah.
But back home, how would you even get this size of the park like this?
When politicians would have bought all the lands, the rich and the mighty would have bought it, and the normal people, it's so difficult for people.
So you wish that African leaders could learn how the
Yeah.
Chinese government system goes.
Yes, and you know the funniest thing is that most of those leaders, I know I'm talking about Nigerian leaders, they come to China.
Not
They've
only
seen all these
Nigeria,
things.
everywhere. They
Yes.
schooled outside.
Yes, not even schooling now. Even when they are in that position, they visited China, they use the subway. They don't go in convoy like they do in Nigeria. That's one man, you see a lot of cars, convoy.
But
They use the subway, they see how the system works, the transportation, everything is working. And we have this money, so why are we not just doing the right thing? But everybody is just there to just sabotage, embezzle money, and just do it for themselves and not for the people.
if you look at the situation, if Africa is well structured, is well developed, I don't think you even come here and just
Yeah.
probably you'll be coming here just for visit, take a
Yeah.
couple pictures and buy
And
a couple.
let me tell you something.
Okay.
You know that if Nigeria is stable, virtually all the African
Countries.
countries will also be stable. When you talk about population, economic, anything you want to think about, even entertainment, Nigeria, we are there. So we just have
Love.
this problem with leadership, and that I remember then, even if we not miss some of those things, we've heard stories of how our fathers they enjoy.
Coming from a real lawyer, I know you know that this woman have deep heart for the country.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for coming on Lifestyle TV,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you. This is living off experience in China, and we're still talking about China, but we have to chip in where we come from.
Yeah.
Actually, all right. If you are coming to China, put it in your mind that it's not all that rosy. Sometimes it's the other way. Sometimes it's the other way.